I'm Matt Butt, I'm the CEO of Raw, and the project has come out of Raw and it's called Third Space. We set up Third Space in the market for a couple of reasons. One of them was to make sure that we had a more visible presence as Raw within Rotherham town. At the moment we have studio spaces on the second floor of a building that nobody quite knows where it is until they need to go to it. So we had to become more present in the space, and artists were asking us for a space in which to show their work. We wanted to make sure that we had a space that was right in the heart of Rotherham town and Rotherham people, and the market presented itself as the perfect space for that.
I think, being in the marketplace in central Rotherham, it's just where ordinary people are going past doing their shopping and so on, and it gives people who just wouldn't normally get to see art like this a chance to see. It's like we're bringing them the art in, so they don't have to wander off to the galleries and so on. That may be even intimidating and so on, for normal working class people.
If people know things are on in Third Space in the markets, they'll come into Rotherham to visit Third Space, and then the shops around may benefit from extra people coming into the market. And it's all this having something to come into town for, instead of, well, what's there? Why am I going? Why don't I just pop to Meadowhall where I can park the car and be undercover all the time? It's about making the centre of Rotherham something to visit again.
I mean, there are community centres, but they're kind of in different areas, but this is central in the town, so this is the best space to have something like it.
I think it actually brings business. So if there was a bigger, let's say a bigger art business in here, in the sense of a gallery or whatever, people would probably come and visit, and maybe they would stop and have some cockles, or they'd go, oh, I quite like the bacon from this shop. They're curing it themselves, so it helps in that, or they'll have a coffee.
I think it's really important that people see artists' work where it's accessible, and while people are out shopping, they'll see the building and look, and hopefully they're curious enough to maybe look inside and also chat with the people who've got stuff on exhibition.
That could be the difference for some people between stuck in the house and lonely as out and getting out and seeing somebody, even if it's once a week.
Could you start by introducing yourself and telling me your name?
My name is Jo Mailer. I'm just outside Rotherham, Bayton. Yeah, that's where I come from.
And what have we been doing today?
We've been folding some origami doves, art of paper folding origamis. So we've had quite a few. We've got a whole load of lads doing it, which was quite good. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah. And how do you feel about doing workshops in the market?
Well, it's quite good fun. It's quite good fun, and especially when you've got kids around and you're passing on your skill to teach them how to do it, which is quite fascinating when you have a flat piece of paper and then when you just fold it anyway,
Today I've been collecting other people's memories and asking them to decorate a salmon to be added to a memory shoal. So we'll have a shoal of people's memories from Rotherham connected to my own memory of my dad.
I've started working a lot closer to where the town centre is, so I am coming into the town centre a lot more, and it's really nice. There's actually stuff that I didn't actually expect. For example, this kind of project. I think it's really nice when you see stuff like this where everyone can get involved.
It's great because people just kind of pop their heads in sometimes and kind of ask you what you're up to, and I think that they kind of enjoy that someone's in this space and they're doing something.
To have a space like this in Rotherham is really, really important for artists to be able to come and work in, and also for the community to know that they're available there.
It's kind of a social thing as well, and I think that's important for artists not to be tucked away in some little gallery, some studio somewhere, beavering away and not knowing what your other artists are doing just in the same town.
I do quite a bit of stop motion animation, so I often work at home and it's quite isolating. And so places like this for exhibiting the work are great for me as an artist as a way of engaging with my audience and becoming less insular.
Being in an artistic community, like I've been doing my own art for long, but it's like discovering the artistic community and the art bomb and stuff. That's when I realised I could actually become an artist myself.
What it's demonstrated over the last 6-7 months is that artists need this sort of space in Rotherham, whether it's this one or another, but the need is there.
Can we keep it, please?